Hey everybody, I'm Ashley. I am a Nifty producer, and today I'm gonna walk you through how I gave a stranger a complete bedroom makeover based on their Instagram. This is the first video where we started doing it exclusively on people's social media accounts. So this was a big chapter in the facelift journey. This was the first one where we're making over their space without meeting this person and only looking at their Instagram account, which was super fun. And I just had the best subject ever. Christina could not be cooler. She gave me a lot of content to work with. She also had a really clear aesthetic, so she made my life really easy. Her profile compared to mine is like an art gallery versus your mom's scrapbook. You know what I'm saying? I did not know Christina. Christina does work at BuzzFeed. I have seen her from afar, but I had never actually met Christina. I sent out this email to the office being like, does anybody want a bedroom makeover? If you do, send me a link to your Instagram account. I got a lot of responses. A lot of people were really excited, but Christina was by far the coolest response that I got. Her Instagram had such a clear aesthetic. I could tell so much about her based on her account. I felt like I had a really good grasp on what her ideal space would look like. Okay, this is cool. Her hair right now is also orange and pink. I think that is a very apparent color scheme that we should go with here. Her hair was actually the main inspiration for the color scheme. She had, at the time, pink and orange hair, so I made that our starting point for the color of the room. Also, her pictures were in a similar color range too, so that to me was really clear. Warm tones, oranges, pinks with lavender accents. She's really into crystals, incense. She has a lot of books on witchcraft and all of these really cool things that I wasn't super familiar with before I got into this makeover. And that's another thing I really love about going into people's spaces is like learning all these new things. Finding someone's style based on their social media accounts is more than just being really creepy. There's a little bit of detective work that goes into it, and also I have a couple of really cool apps that help me pull like colors and things like that. In terms of color, she seems to like orange and pink with a couple of lavender and blue accents thrown in. She seems to be interested in nature. She's a musician. She's a very creative and expressive person, which is awesome and something I definitely want to incorporate into her room. She doesn't follow many celebrity accounts, but I will say the few celebrities that she does follow have a common theme, so I do think that is something that can influence how I design her bedroom. For style, not only do I look at the aesthetic of their feed, but also who they're following. Like, who are they inspired by? Christina, for example, was following like Rihanna, Lorde, and Solange, and like that to me was a really clear signal of like what her style aspirations are. They have very like avant-garde and like really bold styles. We're gonna start the makeover. The first thing I'm gonna do is clear out all the accessories, all the trinkets, and as much stuff as I can get out of this room, I'm gonna take out and then bring the old stuff in with the new stuff and find a perfect cohesive placement for everything. This makeover was more, there was less rearranging. This was more styling, whereas some makeovers are more organization based and some are more color based. This was definitely a style makeover for sure.
Hello? Is that Christina?
Christina?
Hey!
With Christina's reveal, this was the first makeover that I had done where I didn't know the person. So that reveal was probably the most nerve-wracking and the most exciting because there was a lot at stake. I really felt like I knew Christina. And it's just so funny because I don't think that experience is unique to me. We all think we know people that we probably don't just because we follow them. I think you really can form genuine connections with people and you really can find some truths about anybody based on their social media accounts, but it also is only the highlights of people's life and it's only the parts they're choosing to share. So yes, I didn't know Christina fully, but I did feel like I knew what she liked and what she aspired to be.
Oh, stop, what? Okay, I'm already in love with the color scheme. It's like you did a swatch palette of all of my photos and then you just spread it out in my room.
And then I actually met Christina, and yes, she is even cooler than her online profiles were, and now we're friends.
You've definitely figured out like the me that I want to present to people.
That's
Yes.
interesting.
Yeah, no, you absolutely nailed that. I think just like internally, this isn't how I always see myself. So that's why it's so disorienting.